Soon Thomas's work was done. He was sure he'd finish first, and he steamed proudly to the yards. But when he puffed into the yards, there was James. James had finished all his jobs first.
びっくりしたな。
Look, Thomas. Don't these flags look wonderful on me?
ジェームス、君は去年もチームの客車を引いたじゃないか。
And I'm pulling them again this year. Because I finished all my jobs and I got to the yard first.
Thomas was very unhappy.
そんなの不公平だよ。
He wanted to find a way to make James change his mind. James was on his way to collect the Sodor team, but he had to stop at a signal. Thomas puffed up next to him.
いい考えがあるんだ、ジェームス。君はトップハムハット卿を試合へ連れて行ったらどうだい？トロフィーも一緒だし、絶対そっちの方がいい仕事だよ。僕が代わりに選手たちの客車を引っ張るよ。
But James didn't want to take the Fat Controller or the trophy. He thought wearing the team colours was much more exciting. Thomas tried to think of another way to make James change his mind. James puffed along by the canal. Thomas raced up alongside.
待ってよ、ジェームス。ほら、水に映った君の姿を見てごらんよ。その緑の旗で君の自慢の真っ赤なボディが台無しだ。
But James didn't think so. He thought he looked splendid. And he puffed off smiling. Thomas's idea to take the team hadn't worked. He had to think of another one. Thomas was puffing along too. He was thinking hard. Suddenly, an idea flew into his funnel. Thomas pulled up to the signal box. He was pleased that James hadn't yet arrived.
お願いします。今すぐポイントを切り替えてください。
So the signalman pulled a big lever. Then Thomas watched James fly into the siding. The siding hadn't been used for a long time. It was very overgrown. Thomas heard scratching and scraping sounds. When Thomas saw what had happened, he could not believe his eyes.
あ、しまった。大変なことをしちゃった。
All the green and white flags had been ripped from James's funnel and cap.
The Sodor team colors are ruined.
助けを呼んでくるよ。
Thomas felt very silly. He wanted to take the team and he had spoiled everything. Just then he saw Bertie. Bertie was taking the children to the football match. They were all carrying flags and wearing scarves. But Bertie had broken down. Smoke was coming from his radiator and his engine made a wheezing sound.
Please, Thomas. Can you take the children to the football game for me?
ごめんよ、バーティー。僕は今ジェームスを助けなきゃいけないんだ。
Thomas felt bad. He had already got James into trouble and now he couldn't help Bertie. Suddenly, Thomas had an idea.
君の代わりに子供たちを運べるぞ。それにジェームスのことも助けてあげられる。